Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be doing the last of my decks for War of the Spark Standard with Krenko's Cavalcade. That's right, we are Core Set 2020 is upon us. I was out at my local game store just today, and I was picking up the welcome decks that have some of the Core Set 2020 cards. I did wanted to get some of the Planeswalker decks myself. The only one they had left was the only one I was super interested in, which was the Johnny's one. So you'll be seeing that one on the channel at some point in time. But it's that time. I know it seems like it's gone quick, but War of the Spark is coming to a close, and we'll be opening packs of Core 2020 within the next couple of days. So this will be the last deck I do for War of the Spark Standard, which is kind of sad, but I've had a lot of requests to do a Krenko deck. So he's a funny card. He really is. There are so many interesting possibilities. I had someone recommend doing a Feather Krenko deck, which is actually kind of hysterical. That deck sort of frustrated me, so I kind of decided to go another direction, but I am getting an opportunity to get down and play Krenko some. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deck. So basically I'm going to throw a whole bunch of goblins. I'm basically going to kind of key off of a goblin deck with Cavalcade of Calamity and Krenko. So let's throw in a whole bunch of 1/1 goblins. So we're going to start off with Fanatical Firebrand, of course. This one's going to be rotating out in 3 months, so we might as well get our enjoyment out of it while we can. Samut Sprint is mostly intentionally there for Krenko, or just to kind of throw it, mostly for Krenko to kind of bump up his power and toughness whenever he attacks, because you really want him to attack as often as possible, and that does kind of put him sometimes into situations where he might die. Tin Street Dodger, basically what's going to replace Fanatical Firebrand whenever it rotates out, in my opinion. It is a 1/1, and you can pay 1 to make it can't be blocked. Cannot be blocked this turn except by creatures with Defender or walls, for example. Conclave of Calamity, one of my favorite little cards, especially whenever you're spitting out a ton of 1/1s. Whatever creature you control with a power of 1 or less attacks, Cavalcade deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker that player is controlling. It's hysterical. So basically every card in the deck is a goblin that is designed to spit out more goblins if we can. Goblin Investigator, for example, don't think he's getting reprinted in 2020, so this is going to be some of the last times I get to play with him. I did toss in a Lava Coil in case there is an event of a larger creature that might get in our way, but this is straight aggro, really. Short Strike in there for a little bit of a surprise. That can happen after Krenko has declared his assaults. So, like, only the 1/1 creatures, or even the Cavalcade of Calamity, the creature can still get the 1 trigger for Cavalcade, and then you can add Short Strike on top of it, so that is still safe to do. Goblin Gathering, great little card, just spits out more and more goblins, so it makes more and more goblins whenever Krenko attacks. And of course, the man himself, the Tin Street King himself, Krenko, 1/2, whenever Krenko Tin Street Kingpin attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it, then create a number of red 1 goblins, created creature tokens equal to Krenko's power. So the more power he gets, the more creatures you get, the more that trigger off of Cavalcade of Calamity. It's pretty scary. You also want to toss in Legion Warboss as well. Again, it's continuing to add more and more creatures onto the board. Siege Gang Commander, only 2 of these, and 21 Mountains. But again, Siege Gang Commander, same thing, comes in with more creatures. I mean, and yeah, ultimately, and you can sacrifice some of those goblins that you're going to have oodles of to start doing damage around the board. So let's go ahead and play some games with this one. So yeah, I am really looking forward to Core 20 coming out. I've already paid for my my 50 packs, so you'll be seeing that next video coming up. And then the following video, I think I'm going to go a little outside of my lane a little, and I want to talk about the, I don't want to say Battle Pass, because they're not calling it a Battle Pass, the Mastery Pass that they're going to be bringing. I have some thoughts to some of the updates that are coming in the next update, so I'll be sharing all those. Well, this is a Bolt the Bird situation if I ever saw one. This looks like it might be mono white life gain. So let's just go ahead and drop that. Yeah, I'm sensing a Johnny's next. Ooh. Oh, this is just going to be mono white aggro. This will be a little concerning. The 1/1 flyer in the air is going to be a problem. His ability is virtually useless. Yeah, no, I'm just going to have to take that. That's fine. Let's see if we can bait him in. Sure thing. Absolutely got to bait him in. Yeah, your Enforcer goes away. That sinks for you. I'm sorry. I'm really not. What did he pull off? Response. Very nice. Alright, so now I need a little something more. Calamity would be super nice to have right now. Although I keep getting more and more mana, I'm going to get closer and closer to the Siege Tank Commander here. I'll be able to start spitting out a whole bunch of guys here. Krenko, very nice, very nice. Is it worth it to kill the Boris Challenger? Probably not. Not at this time. I'd much rather kill Krenko when he comes down. So no, we're going to hold for when he decides to swing away with Krenko. And then if he doesn't, I'm just going to start picking off targets. Because he does not tap to have that ability. Waiting. So I am totally on board with killing Krenko here. I'm totally on board with killing that. And we'll just let that go. Not liking the life gain that he's getting. Aww. Aww. This looks like the feather deck variety, which is gonna, it would make sense that someone who had informed me, hey, you should do a feather version of this. Yeah, we're gonna stop that. He's only got so many of those things on board. Heroic reinforcements. I should have killed Krenko. I was thinking about it after I did it. I should have killed Krenko first. I don't think I'm going to survive this one, unfortunately. This is a Boros Krenko build. I like this a lot. I think I'm just going to say good game. I don't think there's anything I can do about that one. I can see the benefits to the Boros variety of this one. I absolutely can. Well, that's a shame. I had so many good games before that. I literally practiced all my games this set right before. I had about 10 games of this deck. And probably won about 7 of them. I came up against this Esper Heroes deck that was really annoying to play against. It doesn't help whenever they wipe the entire board every time you build up your goblins. I've got a Krenko and I've got the mana to cast him. We're going to say hello. Now the question is, depending on what... Or that could happen. Maybe he assumes I'm playing mono red. I think I've had that too. I've had a lot of that of players who just concede as soon as they see, like, ooh, got a rare. Fleet Swallower. You're rotating out here in a few months. I've had a lot of that happen where people just see like the Fanatical Firebrand drop and they're just like, I'm done. Because they assume that I'm playing mono red Varn. I'm not. But I can get the assumption. Chimera Knight. Ooh, there we go. There we go. One more mana and we are sitting on easy street. 2 Legion Warbosses with Krenko. Yes, please. Finally! I'm going to edit all that out. He said oops. As in, he didn't realize it was his turn to do something? I'm not sure. Shimmer of possibilities. This should be really interesting. With 2 Cavalcades in my hand at the moment, this could get really interesting. If I don't see the land, I think I might go with a Warboss first. I want to get a few creatures out there for Krenko to really kind of build off of. So let's go with the Legion Warboss. Doing 2 more damage. See, this is what this deck's supposed to do. Maybe Krenko next turn. I want to see what he's doing. I haven't seen him do anything other than Shimmer. Hydrocrasis. It's a 2/2 Hydrocrasis. Let's go ahead and do Krenko. Nope, I'm pulling Legion Warboss back. I only need him to create the do the damage. He's just gonna kill a goblin. Okay. He's going to make the Hydrocrasis. This is probably a Proliferate deck if it looks like what I think it is. So that does put him above... Let's go with the Legion Warboss again. I will lose Krenko in the exchange. What the? There. You attack. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wanted to get all of them. I wanted to get Krenko in the mix. No! That was a weird little exchange. Well, the upside is on the next turn I'm going to have multiple Conclave of Calamities. I don't know how what he's got up his sleeve. He's got to have something. Because at this point I'll have 6. Yeah, I'm going to be doing 12 damage whenever my other Cavalcade comes down. And he's thinking... If I get 1 more mana, I will have Goblin Gathering as well. He is putting some serious thought into this. He's just, I'm done? Is he conceding? What's he doing? Okay. I mean, it does... Okay, that's the funny part. Guess what? This isn't combat damage. This is not combat damage. Okay, so I fooled for this for the last time. I am not going... This is 6 damage, right? This is more than enough damage. This is not combat damage. I hope he realizes that. Root Snare is a cool idea, but it is not combat damage. That is spell damage. I don't need to hit you to do damage. That was awesome. Not sure what his deck was going for. I think that was either a proliferate deck or... I don't know. I don't know what that deck was going for. I only ever saw 3 cards out of the whole deck. He had a handful of cards, just never used any of them except for Root Snare. Yep. Distinct difference between knowing what combat damage is. Combat damage is a creature physically doing damage to you. The triggered effect from Cavalcade of Calamity is not combat damage. It will still get through a Root Snare. Ooh, 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 ooh. All we need is 1 more mana. We are good. And ask and ye shall receive. Cavalcade, and we are rocking. 2 Legion Warbosses too. Come on. He's got a counter on board? Growth Spiral, that's what he's got. This isn't a Gates deck, is it? No, it doesn't look like... Well, he might have one. This might be a Gates deck. Gates Ablaze would really stink. Guild Summit. Yeah, this is going to be a Gates deck. I actually think that Gates Ablaze should be one of those things that actually gets banned. So does he have the red? He has the red for Gates Ablaze. So I don't want to risk throwing out Krenko just yet, because he's just going to Gates Ablaze him. Yep, here comes the Gates Ablaze. Ho ho ho. Night of Autumn. Where's it going? I assume you're going to try to block the old Legion Warboss. Sure, Strike, sure. Keep that up. So what's he got? Another Gates Ablaze. See? We're learning. Only got 4 of those in that deck. That's why I'm holding on to Krenko. Growth Spiral. Gate Colossus, cool. Nope, I'm going to hold 1 turn. I am totally willing to take 1 from the face from Gate Colossus. It's whenever he gets the ram, that's going to be the problem. Nope, no mountains, please. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. That's why this deck is so stupid. Let's throw Krenko down. He's going to Gates Ablaze, and then that's going to be game. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm already at... Yep. Good game. Such a irritating deck to play against sometime. And I have nothing in this deck to do anything, so I hate doing it, but I will go ahead and concede this one, because he definitely has that one. Let's go ahead and get... I want to get a Krenko deck going. I want to get him built up to, like, crazy numbers. So we're going to give it one more shot. One final shot with a Krenko deck, the last deck of War of the Spark Standard before Core 2020 comes out. I'm actually looking forward to opening my packs. I don't know if anyone's putting any money into the game. I myself told myself at the beginning, this is a horrible first hand. I told myself in the beginnings I wasn't going to do it, but that $50 bundle is a really good deal. It's $1 a pack. Yes, 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 I know. I can hear the arguments already. Well, they're not real cards. Well, you're right. You're right. And that's, I'm going to say, I'm going to get into that conversation about the battle pass, the what do I want to call it? It's not a battle pass. It is a battle pass. That is exactly what that is. Whole bunch of gobos. Now we need a little something to go behind them. Inflamed. Interesting. Let's get some damage through at least. We need a Legion Warboss or we need a Krenko. Krenko would be amazing right now. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Isn't he scary? Uh-huh. Well, I'm going to have to sacrifice one of my gobos to block him. Never see the untamed Cavo. I assume he's coming over the top. Come on. Come on. So I'm going to block here. Get to scry. Tell me, give me something good. Nope. Come on. I get one more. Hit OK. Whatever it is he's got over there. Oh, never mind. Yep, nope, never mind. It's a waste at this point. So wish Lava Coil was an instant. I need something a little bit more meat to it. I've got all my little stuff. What's this guy waiting on? It takes so long. It's the... No, I don't need a mountain. Ah, meant to do that before the block step. Ugh. Oh, alright, that is good game right there. Nothing but mana. Oh well, is what it is. That's a shame. Totally misplayed that. Totally should have done that before. We want to get one good win. One good win with the Krenko Cavalcade before War of the Spark Standard ends. I'm going to have to do a video on the cards I'm going to miss and the cards I'm not going to miss. Teferi, I'm looking at you. Psychic Corrosion, I'm looking at you. I'm not going to miss any of those cards. It's a shame because I have all the things I want here, but nothing until turn 3. So, unfortunately, that's better. That is better. And we have a mountain, so we can guarantee the Legion Warboss. Perfect. Cavalcade of Calamity. Go, 10th Street Dodger. Thought Erasure. Kites. Ooh, interesting. No, we are going to go with the old Legion Warboss. He's thinking now. He's like, whoa, wait a minute. I see what this deck's doing. I will mentor the 10th Street Dodger. And he's like, whoa, how did that just happen? Yep, that's what I... Still haven't gotten Krenko to do it yet, but we're at 30 minutes. We'll give it one more try. One more try. You could stop at the video if you want. I'm going to give it one more try because I really want Krenko. I really want to get the Krenko combo going. Ooh, Storm the Vault. Another one. They're giving away all the Ixalan cards that are going like, hey, these are going out of rotation here in about 3 months. Have all of these. Anybody gonna? I'll save that. I will save that for the video for the state of the beta update talk because I am curious to how everyone feels about the fact that basically they announced for Arena that or Standard Plus, which I know they gave a name to, and I'll have it prepared for the video. I think they called it Historic, if I'm not mistaken, was the Historic format in Arena is only going to be Ixalan and up. So if you're playing at the time of this recording, Ixalan, the Ixalan block and the Domineering Core 19 are all still legal at the current time of recording this video. If you're playing right now, that means that you're not going to have to go worry about going back to buy things like from the Kaladesh block or for the Amonkhet block, which is a shame because I really wanted the Amonkhet block back. And I know that it's programmed into Arena because I played in the closed beta and they had those cards. So I'm curious as to where everyone thinks on that one. I'm kind of okay with it. Introducing the Kaladesh block introduces a whole bunch of... Ooh, that's a draw. Introduces a whole bunch of problems with the energy mechanic that came with the Kaladesh block. And it has the potential to upset and have a really scary historic meta on the onset, which might lower participation numbers. Because that's a stupid set. Good, stupid good. I love the Kaladesh set. I love the artwork. I love the whole look and feel of that block, but holy cow. So we'll make him think he's playing mono red for a moment. I'm going to assume he's not going to block. Because why would he kill his draw mechanic to start the game? Okay. Unless he's got another one in hand, that's okay. And that's what it is. He has another one in hand. This is a whole bunch of draw. Please, please, please don't be a mill deck. Let's not go out that way. He's gonna pass the potato. Come on. Let's see how this goes first. I think I want to scry more than I want the first strike. He is debating it. And it still killed you. Now he's wondering, oh no, my draw mechanic's gone. You've killed both of my flibbilets. If you don't know the backstory of this creature, like, he's in the background of so many artworks in the game. Okay, so he doesn't have any blue to counter it, so... okay. Sure. Sure. He's like, what am I facing? What is this? Curious Obsession. Interesting. It does damage to a player. It does when it deals combat damage. So he's going to get his draw no matter what. So it's not worth it for me to kill it. I am going to save one of these Sure Strikes to make sure that I kill his Frilled Mystic. Frilled Mystic. Cool card. Come on, you're taking way too long. Anytime now. Ooh, 2 Sure Strikes. So I think I'm going to swing in with 2. Do the damage. And see what he decides he wants to block with. And I'm going to save the Sure Strikes to kill his Frilled Mystic. And I've got 2, so even if he counters 1, I've got another one to back up. Okay. This is an interesting deck. That would... okay, again. Interesting. Very interesting. I will give him full credit. This is a unique deck build. Legion Warboss, perfect. still triggers, even though he's -3. Okay. I don't know why I did that. For fun, I suppose. Yeah, I actually don't need to do anything else. On my next turn, I just attack with my 1/1s and he dies. It's okay by me. He's really taking his time. I'm assuming a counter is coming. Mm-hmm. And all I need to do is swing. Doesn't matter what else I do, all I have to do is swing and I win the game. Flibbits. That's his third one. Okay. I assume he's got a counterspell in hand. That's why he's pulling that stunt. So, which one do you counter? Do you counter to the Krenko? Yep, he's going to counter that one. Nope, I will wait. All I need is one of my hasters to get through. Yeah, unfortunately I do need to block you here. Keep him thinking I'm holding up a spell. So unless he gets a creature, this one is basically over. He's not going to attack. Oh, good game. That was it. Like I said, that was a great little deck. I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. So I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for like, subscribe. Always helps out the channel. Super helpful. Normally I would close this one with a pack opening, but I am saving my gold for whenever core M20 comes out. So like, subscribe. Always helps out the channel. There is a Patreon as well. That is patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga. And until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you